I was going down the road one day, USWA. I was traveling with Dutch Mantel, Chris Champion, and I was going to work with Danny Davis that night. I'd seen the card. And so, man, I'm a young guy in the business, not even a year. And, of course, Danny Davis, Nightmare Danny Davis, had been in probably at that time 15 years and was a hell of a hand, great psychology, premier worker. And so I figured, man, I ain't got to think about nothing. Because I always call all my matches because I don't hear very good. And so, I'm just going to listen to Danny, so because he's a veteran. And by all rights, I should. And so I just went up to him before we went out. I said, hey, Danny, I said, anything you want to do tonight? He goes, no, I'll just listen to you. I said, and this is the kind of guy Danny Davis is. I said, Danny, I didn't think of anything all day. I just figured I'd listen to you because, you're you.
Yeah.
And he goes, no, kid. He goes, I seen your work. You got it. If you get lost out there, I'll give you a hand. And that's what Danny Davis did for me back in the day and trusted me and got me out of a couple of jams that night in the ring. And I always loved working with him. One quick story. We had a battle royal one time. Danny used to like to chop people.
Yeah.
And so I backed him in a corner. I started chopping him about 3 times, and he spun me around and started chopping me. And after about 3 of them, I hauled ass because the dude had like the hardest hands in the world, and he was beating the tar out of my chest, almost bleeding. So I left him a little note. Danny used to always travel with a camera, and I went to the dressing room because I was eliminated somewhere in some little crappy town. And I left him a note that said, F you and your chops. And I was over across the dressing room waiting for him to read it, and when he did, he started laughing. But Danny Davis, who helped you out, helped me out.